Attendez ce morceau. J'ai Dennis au bac là. Oh, J'ai Dennis au bac là. I got the audio. I pay more. Modui.
Mix International.
I got Nurije. I did Nurije. Maya Nurije. Money Nurije. Momotia Joe Radio. Radio, and then Joe Yede. No matter where it goes. Ula Jay, one boy. I said, yeah. They one boy. I said, yeah. They one boy. I said, yeah. Oh, not the Ramu. Lion Samuel, they play rubber. No more bug on the man where they blew out. I do, oh, yeah, you got your way you are. Oh, yeah, yes, and I have nobody. I got Luya, scenario, that on this, a Rayamo. And you are where you got your way. We are. They get the Mongotia where the Mongotio Yakide among. Well, I tell you that I want to I said, yeah. I don't tell you that I want to I said, yeah. Mommy, really, away, yo. Past president. Our game of radio, General Secretary. People, I go on yo. You get your way you are. Just and your way you. I'm no result of our way. The result of my case. I will. Did you not have tennis? I will. But just I say, I just am the most rubber. I'm the body to your way. I want to go. I said, yeah. I take it. I want to go. I said, yeah. The mommy will have one. I said, yeah. I got the go Loyaka. Not a player we are. Not a player go Loyaka. Don't everybody go Loyana. For the two go Loyaka. Oh, very for so. I'm blessed on the doorway. Project engineer. That's also not go Loyana. Come up here and move away. Well, I take it. I want to go. I said, yeah.
I see the president.
I definitely feel like what you wear, you kind of embody that. But I like experimenting with different things. It's kind of more.
The one if you want to leave it.
Yeah, the president is sweet. JJ, more women.
They enjoy myself moving with them, man.
That time you just got elected. Your first
that's the convention when we went there when we arrived that night.
Oh, you're already president.
No. That was the welcome program, the election night.
Oh, okay. When you be your main branch.
Yeah, but I be branch, but they had some pieces there. The inauguration was also play there too.
Yeah, we included it.
We'll play as we go on.
Yeah.
but when you beat John, you beat John Bryan.
That Natalie made that That's one good thing I like about him.
Yeah, he can do these things. The
So
guy is
he just put them together.
put together like the man. Hero, now everybody get a hero.
I know,
Yeah, but at the time you be or Branja.
definitely, yes.
He said,
Let
definitely.
me put two of you up there and I'll be down here. So
Mhm.
tonight is a lot of the talking will come from you.
That's good.
So you just so you know that I will listen and the audience will also listen.
Right.
Yeah, and then when question time comes, then we're going to come in with a question. But tonight, it's you say you can clarify things, you can promote your candidates, and you can to tell people about certain things that news are going around in the community.
Yeah.
Former board chairman, now strategist, senior strategist to Mr. Gilmore, and
Yes.
former Baton District President, Mr. J.J. Dennis, now deputy strategist to the Gilmore Salute team. You're welcome to the Print Double Show.
Oh, thank you, Prince. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be back on your show.
Yeah, I
Very
know.
entertaining.
That only two of you that the other people afraid, but just two of you can just come on and come on and come on and come on. And you gotta keep coming. Because I think you're making some headways out there, clarifying things, and that's the good part about it.
Thank you, Mr. Double.
Okay, so let me give you a time to, tell us each person probably take 3, 4, 5 minutes of the time to explain. Then from there, then we'll go into our own deep discussion.
Okay.
So we're going to start from Mr. Dennis, Mr. Pyne. It
Yeah,
doesn't
Mr.
matter. Huh?
Dennis, go ahead.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Double.
Okay, go ahead.
The last time I was on your show, I said I was going to come back, and I was going to come back with some information that people need to know. Most of the time when we come on your show, we always want to sell our candidates to the Grandidian or to the public. Who is this person? Who are these people that we think and we believe that they can run the day-to-day activity of this association? We've been around for some time. A lot of leaders have come and gone. They did some of their best, and they didn't end this topic then or whatsoever they wanted to do. And some of them just don't care about the organization. Some leaders try their best, and some of them did not even go to their own convention. But like Mr. Menye, they had the opportunity to go to his convention. The same thing with Mr. Fred Graham. He didn't attend his final year. And we know that this thing they start from the board handling these elections conventions. The election commission, some of them did their best and some of them did their worst. And this is why we are trying to tell our people that this particular convention, this election convention, the election commission should do everything possible to give information, because they're not telling people the truth. They're not giving information to Grandidians. They're giving false information. Apparently, they are dealing with the poor team than the gamer team. They just do anything that they feel that they can do, they can say, and you can fly. And these are some of the things we'll be talking about tonight. I said if my president come here after your show, I will come back. And I'm back tonight to tell Nigerians or people that are listening that the president didn't do well, to my understanding, to explain about Ken contract with Baton District. Apparently, he was not around when we signed that contract. That's the definition or the meaning of that song. When JJ Daniels was working, where was you? Where were you when we were putting things together? He was not around. So he didn't really know what we did to get that project started and to where it is. But most of the time they can say, if I win, I will continue the project. How will you continue a project you don't know about? And you don't even care to find out what your predecessor did before that project was there. Branch, I didn't know anything about that project. Branch, I only go to convention and pay $300 for a chapter that is not active. That project with we and Ken, it will be discussed here tonight. And I'll be happy if he or any of his cabinet members will come and talk about it. But tonight, again, we are going to talk about our candidate. I listened to your program and then I heard every little thing that is in our platform was talked about by the VP candidate or the secretary, I don't know, because he's doing too much right now. So I will call him VP, I will call him secretary, and the treasurer. They're talking about giving money out. They will get $10,000 out, and the treasurer don't know about it. You were trying to, didn't go around that question. But we will talk about it for some time. I know we are here to discuss, and I want the Grandian to listen to us attentively tonight. As you said, Mr. Double, you are going to give us more time for us to discuss. But again, I just want to say thank you for bringing us. I don't think I can introduce myself again because this face is very familiar to the Grandians now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. J.J. Dennis. Let us now go to the Honorable Man, Dniel Pyne, the former board chairman, now senior strategist for the Gilmore team.
Yes, thank you, Prince. And I want to also thank you to my dear brother and colleague, Mr. Dennis, Mr. JJ Dennis, former president of Bajon District, and my comrade in arms as we strategize to get the Gilmore School team seated at the high office of the Grand Jury Association. Tonight, I will be looking at the institutions I started the last time we talked, the institutions of the Grand Jury Association, from the convention to the board and to the administration, and how these institutions together make the organization. And now, if there's any infringement on one side, definitely the institution cannot hold. And these are things I want to talk about tonight. And also to dispel rumors that our candidate ran away from debate. Debate, which is just a formality to express yourself and give your platform and give information that we as leaders of the community will run away from. Because if you say my candidate run from the debate, they are chief strategy, then I'm running from it. And we don't shy away from our responsibility, neither do we go away from things that we know that we're supposed to do. So those things will be talked about, Prince. And then we are also going to look at how other information in the community are growing so fast, and that if we don't check them, then they'll create a kind of a bad situation, if I should put it that way, for the organization. That people now can go to the convention and pay $50, and then once you pay $50, you can go and then go vote. I don't know where that other thing that came out, from the clear blue sky from the election commissioner. So we're going to look into that deeply, and if they want to say, well, this is not true, we can call the people who they said that to, and they are willing to come on the show tonight to explain that. But on the whole, and at the end of the program, we want to make sure that we ensure unity, and that people go free and at their own will to Kentucky and cast a ballot for the candidate that they want. And then at the end of the day, we all will leave Louisville, Kentucky, arms in arms as Grenadiers, and then we'll bring the Game of Slough team for inauguration in Philadelphia. So these are things we're going to talk, and we welcome your injection, Mr. Dober, with respect to sharing information to our people in the community. So we want to tell you thank you. Thank you for holding up this noble act of giving information to our people. But one of the most important things is not the information that we give, or not the information you give, but whether the information is exact and correct. Because we don't just want to give any kind of information that doesn't have any merits, that doesn't have any good impact on the community, particularly bad information that will tend to derail the process of our people. So we want to get information that are correct, information that have the propensity to live for our people, as we have always been doing in this community, to live for people. So that's why we are here tonight. And thank you for accepting us.
Thank you, Mr. Pyne, the Honorable Dniel Pyne of Pennsylvania tonight. And we're going to have this fruitful discussion here. So if you are joining us, you're going to see the Honorable Pyne from the Gilmore Stool team. And you see J.J. Dniel, the former president of the Wazon district from the Slough Boys team. They're here tonight to set the record straight and tell people why Grenadians in the United States should vote for their candidate, Josephine Slough and Octavio Gilmore. And then the rumor are going around, as he said, about people paying their $50 and before voting and all that stuff. And then again, they running away from debate that we had on Sunday. So we're going to talk a lot tonight. So, but they're going to be doing a lot of the talking, listening, maybe come in with one or two questions. Then from there, if they allow us, we open the line for those who are listening to call in and ask their question. Again, welcome to the President Double Show. If you get a question, you put it here also. I can read it up and then ask the people. It has to be a respectful one too, because they're my audience and my guests, I mean. So if you write something that is not respectful and denigrating, I won't read it. So I hope you understand that. We can disagree, but at the end we must agree. They have the right to choose who they want to support. So when you want to ask a question, ask a question respectful. They want to open the line. So Mr. Dennis and Mr. Pyne, what rumor you heard, Mr. Pyne, talking about people $50 before voting? Is that what you heard from somewhere? Is that from the election commission, or is there a second party that told you that, or from the election commission itself? And what you heard? What you heard?
Yeah. So a few days ago, we were in our meeting, and apparently that's the time this issue of Josephine not coming for debate, Josephine run away from debate, and the rest of that. That's the time that information was circulating, and she ran away. So one of our sisters, and she told me point blank to call her name, not to shy away from her, and not to to sugarcoat it, but call her name. And Patient Green from Iowa. Okay, she had a conversation with the chairman of the election commission, and in that conversation, it came out that Patient said she did not register because she just came from Liberia. So now she doesn't have the opportunity to vote. So according to her and what she said, and in the midst of other people, including my good friend Augustine Jr., who also listened to the conversation, the chairman of the election commission told her that people who will go to the convention who did not register but will pay the $50 to go in will have the right to go and vote. Something of that nature, Prince, something we never saw before. I mean, coming from the chairman of the election commission.
So, Mr. Pyne, you are telling us tonight that Mrs. Green or Miss Green, Green told you that she had a conversation with the election commission, and he said once you're a Grenadian, you pay $50 and enter that place. Once your name not on the roster, once you pay $50 enter the place, you'll be allowed to vote.
Yeah. And President is willing to take your call And also, Mr. Augustine Engineer is also willing to take your call.
Augustine who?
Augustine Engineer. Augustine Engineer is in Iowa, Des Moines.
They
Moines
were
right
both
now.
on the line with the election
Yeah,
commission.
he was not on the line with the election commission, but he was sitting with patient when patient were having a conversation, and the phone was on speaker. So
Oh,
he
wow.
too,
That's troubling, though.
yeah. So he too attested to that. So they told me that Mr. Pyne don't say I heard it from this, say I heard it from patient Green, and Mr. Engineer also said, Mr. Pyne, I was there when this comment was made. So Prince is troubling because here is the issue. When we talk about institutions, these institutions they have the laws and the guardrails to back what they were doing. But if we just ignore these kind of rules and people make erroneous statements because
You don't think the election commission was just chatting with them as friends? Because before the election, we have before the election we'll have the voter roster where everybody check their names, post it out there. No time is fine now. Now you get the final roster. I was election commission before. Not everybody who's in Minnesota that voted.
Okay. So now to come to that point, I think, and you and myself will agree that in that kind of responsible position, you don't make regular statements. Because that statement has the propensity
Can I call Green?
Patient Green. Patient Green. She's in
Can I call
her? Yeah. Call her. Call her right now. Call her.
Because these are troubling statements, though.
Of course.
How can you say people don't Manina on the list? I'll pay $50 and go and vote?
Yeah.
And what is the point of registering?
Yeah. If you can't get her, I can get Janine too. Let me try.
No, I want to talk to patient because she had a conversation. Dniel price is dropping, so we're not going to talk to Dniel.
And Mr. Double. These things then they are very troubling because they happened before. They happened before, and they were even trying to continue, and that's how they're coming up again. I can remember when I went to the election in Iowa, the election I brought Mr. Glay in power. People that came from Ohio, their names were not on that list, on that voter registration list. And my father-in-law,
Can you please tell me, Mr. Pyne, can you text me Madam Green number? Go ahead, Mr.
And Mr. Honorable Tan said that the late, may his soul rest in peace, Peter Yancey Flat or Peter Flat Yancey name was spelled, differently. For that reason, he will not vote. And that was one of the biggest issues. In fact, he had an issue with Mr. Tar for some time. But at the 11th hour of the night or that evening, people that came from Ohio that didn't register because they had their voter, they had their convention, how they call it, receipt. They said they should vote because they are Grandian. They can't stop them from voting. And the people voted that night. The harder confusion started, and police came and took us from there. So if somebody will say, "Oh, I'm a Grandian and I went to the convention, I got my receipt."
I was there. My cousin from Minnesota at that time, Mr. Johnny Garrison. His name was not spelled good on the paper, and he did not vote.
Okay, he did not vote, but I'm telling you, the same thing with Mr. De Papaya, man, Peter Yancey Flat. He didn't vote. He didn't vote. But people that came from Ohio, because they went to the convention, they allowed them to vote that night, but their name was not even on the voter register. So these are things that we're looking at. Are we going into election?
What's going on, man?
This is Mr. Everett. You are live on the Print Double Show, sir.
I'm live on Print Double Show.
Yeah, they're hearing you. They're hearing you. Huh?
I said, well, we just called me and put me live on your show.
Well, you're chairman, man. You're working for us, sir. Sorry for that.
That does not make it.
I say sorry. But we want to clarify something because they were talking something and your name popped out in the conversation with Patient Green. So we wanted to clarify because this rumor going around that you told Patient Green in a conversation you had with her, she told her camp and the Gilmore Slough camp that anyone who goes into the convention hall and pay the $50 enter, once your name now on the list and you want to vote, you'll be allowed to vote. It's what the rumor that is going around, and Mr. Pyne just said it. So I said, well, let me call the chairman. So I don't hear from the chairman.
Maybe she misunderstood me. I've said that the registration list will be matched with the conference list. Those who enter, you can't register and sit down in a hotel and say you go to conference to go vote. So we will match those lists of people who attend the conference and those that register. So when you come, we'll have two lists there. So how can you not register and go vote? What sense does it make?
Because that's why Mr. Pyne yes said. So I said, well, we call Green, we couldn't get Green. So I said, let me call the chairman. But that's troubling information there that people will yet go to the convention, pay the $50, you didn't register back, registration time expired, and then you be allowed to vote. That's a troubling thing. I don't think you're going to do that. So the conversation you had with Green was 1 minute. I'll give you time. I'll give you 1 minute now, Mr. Chairman. The conversation again, like you said, you had with Miss Green. It was that you're going to match the listing, the roster, the voter roster with the convention attendees. Is that a list you're going to match? People who pay the $50 enter?
Yes, I will match those registered members and those I want to call it, because that is to make sure that everyone that registered actually attended the convention. So we'll match those lists.
Are you kidding me?
Can he finish, please? We'll call him for clarity. So let him.
Okay. Yeah. Let him clarify.
If you want to take question and we'll ask him, then he can. So Mr. Pyne, you heard what he said? He said he didn't say that you will just go and pay $50. He said you want to make sure that your name is on there. Your name is on there. You want to match the list to see those in at the convention.
Mr. Dubba,
people are used to their old ways of doing things in the past where it's not taking us anywhere. Somebody will just I help other communities run their elections, right? I have not seen any Granadians come and go to the Maryland Association and go vote for Maryland, Maryland Association. I've never seen the NEMA Association say a bunch of people coming from Granadian Association go and vote within the NEMA Association. But it happens in multiple times in our organization, and we went to Ohio last night. It happened. A bunch of folks who sit in the hotel never supported the goal and the vision of the Granadian Association, but who don't even know anything about Granadian Association. But then Sunday they go to vote, they cast a ballot, they make decisions in our organizations. Well, even the last election in Ohio, web ballot. I've seen a lot of folks came to me right there, ask, my minute told me say I'm a campo. I even know they say I'm a campo for this social person, but it's a person not for this anymore. And like, okay, but you remember Granadian Association? So yeah, you go vote. So it been happening. So that's why we want to make sure we do things right. So we're matching our actual convention attendees with the registered member to make sure that everybody on our list. They'll be safe, and the people that are making decisions on behalf of this organization are members of the organization. So it is election time. People will say whatever they want to say, my brother. I don't think that will actually move me.
Oh, have you communicated? Did you tell both teams, the party that are involved, the decision you get to, what you just told? Did you tell Slew, Gilmore? Did you tell Edith Poir and Isaac, and Poir team?
Well, we have a communication that is drafted, even a video that I'm still editing are going to be released maybe by the end of this day tomorrow as well to the general public. It is also a voter education video that will be circulating by the end of business day tomorrow, so everybody will see it. I'll see that information as well too. There's some other stakeholders who probably who know this information as well, but officially, the statement is not being released. It's just the reason I'm talking about this because. You're saying there's an accusation out there. That's why
what you're saying and what the accusation is saying, there are two different things. Because we're hearing that the accusation, 1 minute, the accusation said that once you pay your $50, you're going to vote. Now you are saying you're going to match the list. People will. So let's say I go to the place on Sunday. I don't go to the convention on Saturday. I go to the place on Sunday where I'll be allowed to vote.
Hold
I'm a registered voter. I'm from Kentucky. My name is on the list. My president submitted my list. I didn't go to. I'll give you the time now. I didn't go to the convention on Saturday. I go there Sunday to vote. Will I be allowed to vote?
But you never attended the conference.
Yeah, I didn't attend the conference. No.
When do we attend the conference? We'll be allowed to vote.
Are you kidding me?
Prince. Wow, Prince for a hand straight.
Yeah. Only those who attend the conference will be allowed to vote.
When will we be told?
When will you tell the people
What will you tell us?
Serious and decision. When will you tell them?
I just said it. I just told you.
No.
Communication is coming up.
The communication is coming up. You didn't tell it. It says communication coming up.
But
Prince, I said the reason I'm actually going into these matters because you asked me to clarify.
No, the allegation. Then the allegation we heard from Mr. Pyne concerning Mrs. Green. There's a different and allegation then because they said when you pay your $50 you enter, you will vote. Even your name is not on the list.
Maybe they don't understand what I said. That's why I'm clarifying what I said now.
Okay, we heard it from Mr. Tay, the Commissioner Tay. We're going to let him go, and then we'll continue. Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering my call.
Thank you.
And then thank you to putting you on the spot.
That's okay. That's all right.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
So you didn't get patient. You didn't get. I said you didn't get patient, but on the same token, I said
you didn't get what?
Present.
You sent me patient number?
No, but you are trying to call her. So I told my friend Dniel to see if he can get patient. But Dniel is waiting. He's on the line because he listened to the conversation. And he went
you said Dniel waiting?
Okay. No, don't put it this way. Don't put it this way. I'm fine.
No, but the allegation from Mr. Pyne is a different one.
It's a different one. We agree. But this is where we're coming from now. Even the Election Commission will come here tonight on this show to say that if you do not attend the convention, you will not vote.
Is that constitutional? Is that constitutional?
It's not constitutional.
Very
but
good.
they got the authority after that to make their own rules. It has to be in the
guidelines.
So in the guidelines of the Constitution. So you don't just jump on me.
Yeah, you don't put things inside. You have to.
Yeah,
that's
you see. So you see some of the things we're talking about.
But then, Mr. Pyne, the convention, the conference will decide that because it's a great thing. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna vote against it.
Did I bring on the floor? They will not bring on the floor. They will not bring on the floor. He's saying it now.
It will be put on the floor on other matters. It will be put on the floor on other matters.
Yeah, but
people have to raise those things. Maybe the administration doesn't even know about it, so it has to be brought so it can be put on the floor. Yeah, so you can't do that. You will be infringing on people's constitutional right.
Right.
I don't favor it.
Yeah, but I that particular convention because of the kind of reckless statement for EVT, I think we should call a vote of confidence on him for him to vacate that seat as chairman. Because why would you unilaterally sit down outside of the Constitution and then the two institutions, the administration, the board, you're on mute, double, you're on mute. And then you just come up with a kind of glaring statement. You know what you doing to the Granadians, those who have decided to go to the convention? So it's troubling. Granadians, you people are hearing it. That's why we are saying that. Not everybody that say, oh, I want this job, we should give it to them. Because people just want to create confusion. And now we see that Ivete is conflicted. He's there making his own laws outside of the Constitution. When they gave you, they say Independent Election Commission, that simply means that nobody should influence you. That's what it means, independent. But it doesn't mean you must go outside the guardrails of the Constitution and bring us any. If you didn't attend the convention, that means you will not vote. You can remember Prince Double, you are on mute. You're on mute.
No, I'm talking to somebody here while I put myself on mute. You're talking,
Oh, okay. So anyway, because I thought you are not hearing me, but anyway, thank you. Because these are some of the things we're saying. The same thing we're taking to the mini convention, and it was denied. People did not encourage that. So why would this election commission now take upon itself to put that in the bill and say that it's part of the guidelines, it's voter education?
No, it's not part of the guidelines because I got the guideline. I got a guideline.
Fine.
It is not in there. It's not in there. So this one will not be brought up here for people to say, you can't stop people, you disrupt the whole process. You're gonna call cops, you're gonna disrupt the process. Let's say I work Friday night, or Saturday, I gotta go to work. My plane take me, or I get delayed. People get delayed.
Yes.
People miss the flights.
Yes.
I made my flight. I come Sunday morning. Then tell me say I'm not vote.
Because I attend the convention.
Because I attend the process.
I attend.
It's not going to hold.
The what they call. So, but you see, these are kind of the people that we have in the community that want to bring confusion. You understand? So he really said this thing here.
No, but
he proving that when
election commission is only an attack from the slew scam. Anything the mayor pull up, you say is fit.
No, but what you saying now? But what you saying now? You think it's something that you can buy?
But tell the man say it will not happen. But you can't get up right there, go attack the man. I don't agree with it. I just told you, say I don't agree with it. Put out here, I will tell the person no.
It's not attack. It's
not going to be accepted. I'm going to campaign against it. I'm going to tell people it's not. We're not supposed to do these things.
But Prince, if he come out in the first place, why?
But Prince.
So saying the election commission put it up, and somebody told him to do it.
Oh yeah, because you know what happened. This guy is former running mayor of Idepoa. You know,
but he was elected. You're not appointed.
Oh no.
People voted for him. People saw it.
Team, my man, we all be in the system. You know, you can plan your people there. That man was planning for people to vote.
So you won't tell me in the hall, he just had all his family people and there, plenty of friends, family people over there.
No, Prince. We're not here to be arguing with you.
Yeah, I don't have
problem. We're not here to argue with you.
But we're here to make the facts and tell the facts that you show. So any
what we are saying, what we are saying.
Mr. Pyne just said.
Go.
Mr. Pyne just said that the election commission was a former VP or whatever on it. He was elected by the people.
Right.
But we are but Prince, when somebody is elected, they can't be corrupt. When somebody is elected, they can't be corrupt. He is corrupt. You corrupt with the influence.
You say what now? What?
Ire is corrupt. He's corrupt with the influence. You understand? You don't have money alone, you will see if you corrupt.
I mean, the man mind can be corrupted.
Yeah, the man is corrupted already now. The man even know what to do. So,
but besides that point, hold on, let me come in.
You're funny as well.
He's saying, look at the election commission telling me or telling us tonight that you have to go to the convention to attend the convention before you vote. So if you say that's why they are saying that. In fact, I will not pay until I get to the gate.
But Mr. Pyne, I think in the chain, the overhead chain people did it. Kunama people I saw report, even most people haven't did it. Other organizations doing it. So I think it's not. It's part of our community.
I think they pay their money. They pay their convention fees. They don't have to attend. But they must pay their convention fees.
The Chien district, I was in the hall. I covered that story with Talk Boyan. I think I got his name right.
Yeah.
People have to leave the hall and go print money from the machine to get to be put on our list to vote the next day.
Yes.
In Minneapolis.
Yes.
It was Dniel Freeman who was the election commission at that time.
Yes. But listen, what we're trying to say, even the Nyawo people, you have to pay your money, whether you go inside or not, you have to pay that particular money
before you vote.
Our constitution says you have to hold on. Our constitution says you must register, pay your $10 to the national administration in order to vote. They didn't say you have to go in the hall. Nobody said. You saying it. I told you the last time when Gibson Jeru came in. He came in Sunday, and he voted. If there's something you want to do now, you're supposed to bring your efforts for people to argue it before this day. That's why I'm asking now, why are you bringing it up tonight? Because they brought you here? Or when we want to hear it?
He said he's making a video to come with it.
That boy with video, man. We'll get time for this.
You can stay in your home, you feel Arizona, make video.
No, I think we're really ready for this election Sunday here.
Prince, Mr. Dober.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. You see, when people are corrupted with the mind, then they get confused. And when they get confused, they hang all over.
Yes.
See,
accepting calls.
Man,
when they turn to call, I will say the lines are open and put my number. Then you can call.
This young man as the election commission sat there, and the president unilaterally stopped the registration of people. I said it last time on your show when we were about to go to where to Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia.
On the premise that they don't know what will come out of Georgia. Maybe Georgia will charge $100 before you go to the convention, and if you pay that money, that whenever you vote. I seen Ire talking today. So you see, we following the
So you think Ire being corrupted by Idepoa?
Very much.
Ire being corrupted ever since.
By who?
By Ire, by the people surrounding him, by his own doing. All of them is being corrupted by it. You understand? Because why were Ire? No, listen now. Why were Ire cancel registration and Ire tell him come out to say anything as election commission? Why? You tell me now, Prince. You think
why would George? Why would where they got the guy who rebelled the last time? Why would he ask the election commission
to extend
the time?
And then he do it. Bobby told him.
Bobby told him. We are a strong supporter.
Yeah, he said you're going to tell the election commission to extend the time so that people will vote. And Ire did it. But guess what?
Was it only in favor of Bobby? Or in favor of Eric?
No. We asked also.
In favor of everybody.
Yeah?
We asked. Why did he do it when we asked?
You asked to postpone the debate in February.
No. Hold on. We asked if you will be jumping here and there, trust me, I'm out.
Yeah. No.
But JJ, no need to come get fair. You won't go, you can go. But I'm telling you.
No. You're not telling me. Don't tell me when you won't get fair. I'm telling you. Don't go on the topic. What we discussing?
You asked the election commission before, and the election commission accepted your request.
No,
they did not.
So maybe somebody can ask too.
When we asked the election commission for extension, he didn't reply us at all.
And somebody asked, and they did it. So it's not in your interest.
No, not your interest.
Because the person did it. Who is in the interest of the president?
So when you asked to postpone the debate, was it in the interest of the president too?
No, we
didn't ask for postponement.
You did.
We said we were not taking part.
No, the letter I guess said people die in the community and your vice president travel.
No, vice president travel. Nothing that was a vice president.
But I letter say so.
No, bring a letter. Bring a letter. Why is it?
Bring a letter first. No,
you did not ask for postponement.
Prince, be honest with yourself now.
No, wait now. I'll bring a letter.
Bring a letter on.
But you want to tell me that you did not ask to postpone the first debate?
We didn't use the word postpone.
We never use postpone in that letter. We never use postpone.
To cancel it?
Yeah. We said in that letter, bring a letter, whether you see postpone. We said that because of the death in our community, and given the fact that we have to recognize this thing, we do not see ourselves participating in any debate right now. And therefore, we would prefer to take part in a debate at the convention. So we don't say postpone. If we say postpone, that means we're going to call a specific date.
So when you wrote that letter to the president, to the election commission, and then he said, accepted, granted, the debate will be on April 20th.
Let's hear the response. Let me hear the response. Let the election commission respond.
That his own letter he wrote.
Who can receive your letters?
Just hear the response that you got.
I can receive it. The letter
who
when you
can receive info and who's the
response that you get the response.
Okay, let me just for the sake of clarity, let me tell Prince, the show you're running is an informative show. So when we're here to discuss, let us discuss as a pattern. And, we shouldn't be disruptive. Because when we are disrupted, then that means the people that are listening to us, they will not be following the trend. So let's discuss when we finish. You want to bring anything else, you can bring it. I will accept anything you want us to discuss tonight. The issue of the letters that come to amendment.
Can't threaten you about walking off on the show.
Yeah, because if you now want to listen to us and be jumping here and there, then why would we discuss it?
JJ, you say they are asked for postponing to extend the time, and the man did not respond. So I'm only telling you, you have asked before, and he responded to you.
And I said no. I'm talking about that.
What did to make you fair not to say you want to walk out?
Because we are talking about postponement of the election. I mean the registration, and you are talking about a debate. Don't go back to that.
Two different things.
That's two different things.
That we are not even finished the other one, the big bombshell What
Yeah.
you picking and put down today about when you now go to convention, then I mean you now vote. We ain't even finished with it yet. Yeah. So let's go back to it and say that when I say Irete is corrupt, you know, he's being corrupted by the mind. You ask, so who corrupted him? And as he said, either I said yes. And the reason I said that, I explained. But because when either postpone the registration of voters, Irete never said anything. We completed him, he never said anything. Either came back and lifted the registration, and then people start registering. So coming to the end of the term, we asked him to sort of extend the registration process. He just wrote the letter, acknowledged, and did not say anything, and the guidelines still stand until the rebel leader from Minnesota came up and said that he just got in power, and therefore he needed to summon the troops so they can go and vote for either. So they more extend the election process. So in the midst of that, Irete now being corrupted with mind extended that. So now in our favor because
so Mr. Pyne, with all these things that you're saying about T now, will you guys be comfortable for Irete to conduct the election here in Kentucky?
No, the first
what is happening now?
Vote of confidence on him.
What is happening now?
So that means you're not taking part in the process?
No. Whatever about Irete will go. The guy came up there, they got other people there. But Irete can't sit down there with a kind of conflicted mind. Irete cannot sit there. So the convention is a higher decision. Pyne, I'm part of the convention. So the people there, when I go and tell them that we should have vote of confidence, Irete, if they see it necessary, they'll vote with me. If they don't see it necessary, Irete keep a job. But it's left with the convention to decide because Irete is right now conflicted.
So let's say we come here to the convention and the convention say Irete staying.
I agree. That's what the convention said.
Then you accept the result.
I will accept the result. You gotta know I will win, so why would I accept the result?
But whether he stays or not, you still gonna win.
I will win. Whether you stay or not. And he extended the thing. They extended the thing for Minnesota. They thought I was going to get 200 some more votes from there. But they got all the votes from Minnesota put together, and they did not even reach the one that came from Iowa or Kentucky. So why would we be afraid? But the point is that let's do things correctly. That's what we're saying, Prince. Look at the kind of big bombshell the ball put down to here tonight.
No, what if the decision Eric made? Yeah, I'm not okay with it.
Yeah,
you can't say it has to be from the beginning.
Exactly.
Then we put it into our policy. That when we get amending the constitution, you must attend before you. Most of PRA is there. You have to come to the convention and pay your money before you vote.
Simple as that. That most of PRA
that's the law. Right? We all know that.
And
you pay your package before you vote. If you don't pay your package, you don't vote.
Very good.
We started out from Fletty Shota.
No, but did they say that you have to be in a hall or you have to pay your money? According to us, you got to register. And he's telling us now that they will get lists. Are you kidding me?
No, he said the registration list gonna be there. So all those people who on the register, who register,
yeah,
you do that. Let print double register.
They might not vote. They might not vote because they didn't go to the hall.
You didn't go to the convention.
Yeah, so they will not vote. Is that making a sense into election guideline, election laws?
Constitutionally, somebody who is corrupted, we say that kind of thing. If you are conflicted and your mind is so corrupted, that time you made a kind of glaring,
so he waiting tomorrow to go live
in the community. So Prince, that's the reason.
And you on LPR the other time he been going around. So
no, he waiting to go live tomorrow.
Yeah, so you want to make a video and send a video around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. That if you go to play, you might not go. They will say, okay, we're not going because we're not go there. Are you kidding me?
Whatever would say, we won't make law and gospel or whatever they call it. No, the people can say no, we don't want it.
No, but we don't want to go through the thing and say, look, you're taking decision for people. You must know what is going on. Sit down with the people and discuss it. That one make a good leadership.
Yeah,
Prince.
That's that one or two.
Mr. Doba?
I serve on election commission before. We have meetings with all the candidates and this.
Exactly.
And I don't see that. I must admit.
That's why we're coming to, Prince. That's why we're coming to. So you see, when we say we're not taking part, that come back to our issue now. We're not taking part in virtual debate. These are things we're talking about. No, but our candidate is Federal come on your show. We come here and we talk to our candidates every day. So
was it your idea to hire Josephine?
To hire her?
On Sunday?
We didn't hire Josephine. We got Josephine away from the corrupted election commission that came out to say all kind of stupidness tonight. Excuse my expression for that. But
your French.
Yeah. I take that back. You're not to be my late brother, but you corrupted. And let me make that clear. So that kind of people we don't want to expose our candidates to create a kind. When you were election commission, you're part of election commission, Prince Dover, and they put it how to call it, a middle party bear commission. The people have meeting with the candidates. So look, we're having this meeting, Gamon and Slu, Paul and Yahweh. We will have this virtual debate. So people will be the panelists. We will come to do this, to do that. Then, if they have any suggestion to make, they make it. If they don't have anything to say, it's okay. All we accept it. But Prince Dover, you can't sit down here and let Irete sit down in your house in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona, and wearing a boxer t-shirt. Then you finish putting a thing together and send it on the internet. Then when we take it and then we say yes, he come from election commission. You don't do things like that. Why are you not able to meet the people and talk to them?
But if mere fact that the election commission now on these shows, it speaks a lot of volume. I've been telling them that you have to make yourself available. This show here, people sit down, like we're going on now. We got about 60 some more people watching. After that by 12 midnight or before daybreak, you see almost 1,005 who view it.
Yes.
Communication
right there.
Yes.
Communication right there.
And he afraid to come on these shows.
Yes, yeah, afraid. So why you think
he got something under his sleeve?
He hit
it.
That one he brought on.
Come here.
That one he brought on tonight.
I mean, since that time they made it, man, and from this January, every month, the commission, we saw Gibson Jerusalem. We saw Leopoldo to bed there all on his live.
You see, educating the people.
Yes.
Calling them to a meeting. And then let's start.
But this commission here is one of the sleeping walking commission.
You're not sleeping.
They are family oriented. So anything you say, they agree.
The secretary, the co-chair, the chair, and no members supposed to be on the stream live.
No, they're waiting. But you know, Prince.
You
know something good. I come here, JJ. You come. Let me finish. You know something good that happened tonight. Just a little piece of information I brought us for us to check. You had a big bombshell. What made you yourself, Prince Dover? You scratch your head. Go ahead, JJ. I close my case.
You know, Prince. That's why I said most of us, we have played a bigger role into election. I serve as a campaign manager. I serve as deputy campaign manager. Pyne said as a campaign manager. He said as a deputy campaign manager. When you come here, immediately when the people are qualified, the election commission is supposed to start holding meetings with them. What are our expectations? What we need to do? Now, tonight, he said he coming out tomorrow. I don't know whether they ever met. Whether he met with NT.
No, when we had the thing with that the
whether he met with NT
or the moderators
or cousin.
Yeah.
That's so relative then. Whether you met with them, so they just see that you know everything.
The Madam Party were in the meeting. They have meeting all they there. They're in the meetings.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that maybe he just feel that he can say anything and his sisters, his cousin, then they will all agree.
Who are cousins?
The lady, one of the election commission members I said, well, her name, in Philadelphia. That's a cousin.
Party?
No, not party that.
Masakwai?
Masakwai.
Okay. If we
who cousin?
They got cousin, the election commission cousin.
Well, they were elected by the Crown people.
I agree. So it doesn't mean that they're not related.
So let me.
If they were elected, are they not related?
They don't need to bring big brother because
no. Are they not related? Okay. But I'm telling you that they are related. No, I agree with them.
We are elected by the people. You think the people don't know? A lot of people knew.
No, the people know. The people
know. Someone will say that what's the big thing, huh?
Prince,
you seen it like they were the man. First of all, he say he entered in. You don't say those things, man.
Why you didn't say it? Are they related? Why you want to hear the truth? Are they not related?
Prince, let me if you allow me.
That's why they call you and Dniel Pyne, Aki and Bobo.
Prince.
That's a good
So I
news.
got no problem now. You can
I
come
got no problem with it.
again, but what they are actors, they
Okay.
are comedians.
We
They
are
wouldn't
reaching a point now. Let's start going to different things, and I'm going to got the time to go on.
different between us and Aki and Bobo. Aki and Bobo, they are actors, they are comedians.
They making money.
Comedian.
Yeah.
We're not comedian. We are community leaders. So that we're not different, but you walk out Aki and Bobo, no problem. Anything you want, Shete and Bobo, anything you walk out. But here's the thing. When I gave you the gynecology of the election commission, it doesn't mean that they were not elected. They were elected. And they had the right to be elected. And they had the right to assume any position. But even with that, people can still come and tell you, say, well, because you occupy a position, you saw. So we know all of them, and they know all themselves. So it's not anything hidden.
No.
You know? But we just respect them, and we expect them to do the right thing. That's all. Not because they're related to either or, because Mike Paddy web is there, and Mike Paddy is related to either. You know, it doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter. Because I believe in them as Grandians, and they should do the right thing. That's all that we want. But you see, tonight, Israel is conflicted. You see? He's being corrupted by the situation.
You got a secretary both from Sable, and you got Josephine from Sable. So what are you going to say?
So that's good. That's good.
The election commission, the election commission secretary from Sable, Josephine from Sable. What are you going to say?
So you're not
no, different people you're talking about now. That's different group you're talking about. We're talking about election commissioner group.
All of the 5, Josephine get 1. So that photo.
No, but just it's Precious City is the secretary for the commission. Josephine Sable woman at the same time.
All right. Let's forget about election commission now. Let's turn the page more.
We agree. But at least you understand what we're coming from.
Again, we are here tonight to tell Grandians that our candidate, our organization is the best for Grandian Association right now.
Yes.
Will they be debating in Kentucky?
Yes.
If you hold on, man. Let me learn.
No, but I want you my turn. I say yes.
Okay.
Yes.
AJ Dniel, you already told the people routine. Let me ask you a question.
No, I didn't say listen. No, listen to me. Listen to me. I listened to your program last, I think before yesterday night. And everything that we've been talking about in our platform that we would do if Grandian gave us a chance. These are things that either poor team they're trying to talk about.
They're running away with
agriculture.
Forget that.
It was when you brought it back. You said, what about agriculture? Then the VP said it will be building warehouses. Is that part of agriculture?
Mr. Dennis, that's it. Then they will say that you don't want stole from the people platform because our platform
building warehouses. Building warehouses.
So the platform they talked about last night, 2023 platform, they just continuing it.
I agree. But the platform they talk about agriculture, they talk about building warehouses. Where the food said that you bring it in the warehouse.
You have those crops, you gotta save them somewhere.
No. Where are you getting the crops from? First of all, you must get the crops before you save them. So you just building warehouses. No problem, just building warehouses. Is that agriculture?
No, the goats will go sleep inside.
Is that what Isaac you know said last night?
Go back to your tape. Yes.
There was to cram my they said because you asked me, so the agriculture, Mr. Pyne, you're doing a district. How you going to do it? I said, we'll talk to the people, we'll find out what the people want to do, then from there we'll get them money. They said, how much y'all will get them? So I said, no, we can't come out clearly now to say how much we'll get them. Based on what they all will discuss, they will know exactly how much to give to the district. But when they can't say they will get them 10,000. We will get your 10,000. They will get 10,000 to Boston district, get 10,000 to Kunawa district, and the Legion district out because why? Chen district people of Canada are running against them. That is so shameful.
But Pyne, let me come on. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The 10,000 that they say they're giving, it's a bribe.
Oh, of course.
Because they want for my president to endorse them, so they promise him $10,000.
Yeah. And Brian, he does.
How about the Kunawa people endorse it, man, too?
Oh, but they were forced. They were forced now.
Yeah, Kunawa people. All of them Kunawa people endorse them. Ain't no. The chair leader, whoever, all of them endorse.
No, but they were forced. They were forced to bring Kunawa in now because they want that particular money.
The chairman of the board, Grand United chairman, the board chairman endorsed it in Kansas City. And I couldn't man.
So the guy,
gain from that.
and at the same time, he said it's already in the budget before the election. I mean the board chairman will look on that one there and say, "Well, Queen put the money." So they were forced to put Queen there, but initially they were giving it to Bazan District, and in order for Bazan District national president to endorse them, that's how they came up with it. We've been talking about it. That will make sure that after every convention, we'll give districts their share. We said it, and we'll do it. We are everything that we told the Grandian, we want to do it. At the same time, we told them about the health area. Now they said that, they having continue going to Grand G there, and they will share the continue 50% this and this. That's their assumption. If they were doing it, the day they were carrying the continue trap, everything you have to be able to inform people. It shouldn't reach there before you decide what we will do with it. Even though I feel that our particular continue is just for the political gain.
Yeah, that continual issue, Mr. Dennis. One of the things we told Mr. Dober is to clarify and erase this notion that Josephine Slew ran away from debate. And I'm still coming back to it. And the reason I'm coming back to it is because I want Grandians to open the ear classes and hear. You just heard Eric saying that if you don't go to the convention, you will not vote. This idea of having a virtual debate was not discussed properly with our people. Besides us saying that we're not going to debate because of the death in our community, and the only time we'll debate will be at the convention, where it is a convention issue, where the old ladies, the young people, everybody will be sitting down so they will listen and hear us and be able to give us that vote. We're not going to do it virtually because of these kind of irregularities. So Josephine did not run away from debate. Our information, the letter was sent to the Election Commission. He knew that. But because he does not want to accept us, our own verdict, our own voice, he put it under the carpet. So one Grandian understand that Josephine Slew is not running for any debate. In fact, Josephine Slew will be appearing on talk show. Starting from tomorrow, you will see her visible. The guy can speak. So I don't see the reason why she should run away from debate. But we said at the convention, Josephine will be there to debate. And we wrote them, we told them. And now Josephine alone, including Gamer. So I see now again, they're trying to be conflicted again. They put out another release to say on the 27th, Gamer is debating either. Gamer not debating either. We already been talking about that. We told them already to know. So they shouldn't come here with the notion that all the people escape debate. What we're escaping debate for? What have you the burden of proof is on you to explain to the people what you did. We are coming with a genuine agenda. And our agenda is very powerful. And I like this, my sister from Arizona, who spoke them when she had her talk show, and she spoke Victoria Gali. Victoria Gali. Yeah, Victoria Gali. Victoria Gali came up and said, look, this kind of thing, what you're doing in the community, you should stop. Josephine run away from nobody. No need for you to insult her. If she doesn't come to the debate, there must be a reason why she didn't come. But let me be clear with you people. You're the poor people. You're the poor and young people. You people are late. No way you can convince anybody. So you all want can Josephine run away from debate to use it as a political gimmick to be able to say you want to pull voter. You're just wasting your time. But we are saying that we're going to Kentucky, where everybody will be sitting down to vote. They will vote. And you know what Ire told us again? Because you are told that we're not going for the debate. We'll have the debate in Kentucky. He said, if you don't go for a debate, the virtual debate, then we'll deny you the right to vote. To debate in Kentucky. We say, fine. If you deny all the debate to debate in Kentucky Friday, why you having your own? We're having our own. The point is that nobody's going to shy away from anybody now.
Where you're going to have your own way in the scene hall?
In the scene hall, man. What's wrong with you?
We pay for the hall. They can pay for the hall. That's our hall.
So you're going to interrupt the election?
No, we have our own.
No, we're not interrupting.
So in the hall, you'll tear up where going on one side?
Oh, yeah. Yes. We'll tell you back to us. We'll tell you back to your honest side.
But you were former board chairman and everything ever happened before?
Then why would you stop us
from the debate?
From debating? Why would you give us a condition? Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to tell us that because we say, oh, we're not debating now, we're debating to the convention. Then you tell us, okay, if you don't debate right now, then you want to go to the convention.
The people think you guys are all for trouble. Is that how
No. We're not here for trouble.
We're not for trouble.
We want to make sure the election commission know what they're doing.
Yeah, but the point is that we can't be pushed around, Prince. That's what we don't want to tell the people. And the sensible Grandians all there realize what we're saying. You can't come out to tell us, oh, because you said that when you go to the convention, you debate. So if we don't do this, then we'll not do that. You don't threaten people like that. So now go to the place. If you say you don't want to host on the stage, fine. We can call our people and explain to them why we want to lead. People will listen to us. But we're not confusionless. We're not confusionless. And all these things going around, that's why they want to pay police people $85 an hour for 8 hours to be around that, so that they can say, oh, people making noise, they want to take it. But
Mr. Pyne, you are one board chairman, went to Virginia, they had security to the gate. Is it the first time?
The security.
It's not the first time we went to Virginia. We went to where I played Virginia, we had security forces there. We went to Arizona, where you were board chairman, we had security in the hall. 1 minute, then we went to the one that brought Menye. The people still stay in that hall until the election was finished. When they announced the result, we started dancing for the left. We went to Minnesota. Minnesota, we didn't see securities in there. So they bring, I can give you 3 or 4 areas where they been having security. So why will you have issue when they bring security here?
Well, let me even correct you. Even when one for my little brother a funeral in Kentucky, in Louisville, security was to the door.
Security were there. Fine.
The issue of security is only there to help the people when they want things up and down. But don't take to the extent that you anticipate confusion. So you're going to pray. Do not come with the pre-notion that you anticipate confusion and people will bring problems. That's why you bring in security.
No, the budget that went up there, Mr. Pyne. No, Mr. Pyne, we have to give clear information here tonight. The budget that went in there before this whole debating, when the budget went, there was security on that budget.
The security
the budget that was sent for the convention, there was security there.
Every hall.
2025, what convention we're talking about? We're talking about 2025, and you say which convention again?
Every hall.
We're talking about this convention. It was budget. You can call, let me put Crispy Romeo on now, you can send a budget to us. There were budget in it that were approved. After the budget were approved, because I remember we went to one meeting here, and Crispy told us he's going to see to the local police right around our area to see how many they're going to charge. So, and Crispy went there and get the information to the board. Where these are information that we need to stop. You can campaign, but you don't give those kind of information out to the people. I said my brother Flo was talking yesterday. They said they're going to hire security for you. Those things are good, man.
Look, but you say you have it in your budget that you pay for security. We know that every hall has event security. All the halls.
Not every hall. Not every hall. No. Kentucky different. Not every hall. Let me put the president on the line. Not every hall. I've been going to program. I get security. I pay for the security. I go to the local security police station right here. Why is security there by hour?
Why is so particular police?
Mr. Doba.
Yeah.
Okay,
listen,
go ahead.
We will not come on your program here to know what we should be expecting. I think the national administration got it right to call a general meeting to tell people what we should be expecting over there.
Mr. DJ Dennis.
Yes.
He brought us something about security.
Yes.
My responsibility here, my job is to ask him questions.
Okay.
Into things that he brought. Who brought about security? Is it me brought about security to them, Mr. Pyne? You brought about it. And I have to ask.
Because the question.
All the information there, you got them.
I come in, JJ. Let me tell you.
But we've been going to a convention where they've been having security. They don't tell us. We go there and meet the people.
You laid a premise before I brought the security. Because I said that Ibete is denying us if we don't take part in the virtual debate, that we'll not take part in the debate in the hall. So I said, then we'll have our debate on the side. Then he said, don't you think it'll be disturbance? Why the disturbance?
Because we never ever went to a convention before where other people on the other side happening and other things, then other people. So you, Daniel Pyne, you're trying to create different things in our community?
The way they are here for you now, Prince Doba, is that, the people won't call security, confusion, so let's call security. Because I wanted to where you can call security. How you call security in Iowa? Nobody was fighting in there. Why you call security in Iowa?
You want me to play the video from Iowa where they were getting on one direct the microphone from the man? You ever went on stage to speak and when you're chairman, somebody can reject microphone from you, knocking table in front of you?
Yeah, but
you'll be threatened. You will feel threatened and call for your safety.
Okay.
You want to play the video?
So nobody in the house can control it?
DP. Let's turn the page.
Can I put a line for people to call on the for 1 hour?
Let's go to certain things then that for me.
So the line should not be open yet?
No, hold on 1 second before you open the line.
Open the line.
I want
Yeah, you
to
can open the line.
I want to speak on some topic here before we go to that line. And this is very, very serious when it comes to my former when it comes to me being a former president of Bazon District. And that's why I said I wanted for you to play that music so that people understand when it comes to administration. The problem we're having in our organization, any organization in the Grand Jury Association, is to go back to the former leader and ask them questions. Nobody, as soon as you leave position and the other person the person I come back to you, I just say, excuse me, Mr. Double or Mr. Pyne, how this thing went about. Ken, I want to speak on Ken, the Change Agency Network. We contracted Ken to construct a school building in town that cost $90,000. And the reason we contacted them is that when we built the first house, the first school building in Joundy, we spent money. I want to say thank you to my former national chair lady tonight, Madam Flan. Madam Flan, the Queen, Mr. How do you call Mr. Pajibo Wande, and Amon Zawanja. These people were there for us. Other people pay money, don't get me wrong. They pay their money to build our school in Joundy. So when we wanted to build the other one in Town, we decided to say, look, we should find a contractor. And we went around, we found 2 contractors. One don't have anything to prove that they can build houses. I mean, they can build some less school. So now how we got Ken? We met with Ken. We said, look, this is what we want to do. We want to build a school. They said, okay, fine. But what we want for you to do is we will set up a working committee that you can work with in Town. These people will be responsible to save our properties, our materials. These people will be able to mold the bricks and help the engineer. They said, fine. The engineer they got, he's a Bazodian. He's from Bazon District. He's from Joundy. He's the engineer for Ken. They pay people to mold the bricks. They pay people to dig every stone on our campus. Money was spent. And they constructed the building. It means that Bazon District citizens did that job. So we expect quality job from them. Now, my current president came here telling us that we didn't do a good job. Where was he? His mother lived right near the school. He went to that place 3 different times. If not 3, maybe, if it's not 2, then 3 times. He went there, he saw the people working. Did he go to ask them a question? No. Mr. Zawanja left from America here. He went with Ken to do a groundbreaking. Ken paid his way to go to Town to do a groundbreaking. And he went there. He broke ground, and before they came back. They're not Bazon District paid his way. So what I'm saying is that after we left, before we left, we turned every document over to Mr. Jai. Mr. Daniel Freeman was the transitional person. So we turned every document over. So if Mr. Brown Jai was going to start that construction, he was going to see exactly what we did when that went wrong and call Ken and say, look, this is what you guys did, and this is not a good thing to do. But he wrote Ken without even seeing the building, going to the building. He told Ken after the convention here, the first convention here in Philadelphia, he wrote Ken that we don't have money again, so we are terminating your contract. Ken said, fine. Ken terminated the contract. It took another months with ring, with all the kind of thing there. Then he went there, he said, we should find, in fact, let the board chairman go to Grangy there and see what they can do. Where the money, you say you don't get money, but you won't pay the board chairman where to go and look for engineer and whether to continue the project. Will they talk? I don't like when I leave position to interfere in the next person business until they can call. You see the people that supported us during the election, the people were with us until we left. Helena Mooney there, who is the assistant code cheerleader now for Grandy there. These are people that are dependent on, that work with us to bring that building to level. They had a meeting, Mr. Kaufland said, look, find a contractor first, then we can see what they can do before you can terminate the contract. He said, okay, the next day he wrote a paper, he terminated the contract. Now, when he went to the place, after the years I'm talking about now, he never did anything to it. He saw crack on the building. That's why he was showing you, you see the thing where they put there, you see the, when he was going to keep the contract until he can get another contractor, then he was coming to say, Ken, you did a wrong job. But what I'm saying is that Ken did not bring somebody from Nimba, they didn't bring somebody from Sino, they brought Bazodian to do their job. So our own people that mow the bricks, that they pay to mow the bricks, they pay for sand from the bush to come to the place there. Why you couldn't call some of us to say, look, Jeremy, this is a level. Even Mr. Zawanja, who was the project director, he never cared to call him one day. But it's not a mistake. Okay. Because when we were looking for a building, we wanted to build a schoolhouse. We were going to build a schoolhouse in Bo. But he said no. He was president for the Bo Association. He said no, when we build a schoolhouse there, they will be named after JJ Dniel. He and Asa Nyinewe, who is the current vice president. So we should not go to Bo. So I said, okay. Yeah. But when they were having that convention, here, they asked me to find a hall. And I found a hall. Because I live in Philadelphia. That convention, he branched denied. He didn't come to the convention as a president. He didn't show up to the convention. Dr. Eric Boto, who's the president now for the community college, was their guest speaker. So I'm saying those things that if you say you will continue somebody's project, you must ask the person what they did before that project could start. Okay. You don't have to criticize some of us. We did our best to get our school.
Yeah, you did your best, Mr. Dennis, and I think the people in the community know very well how you have served this community, and you will continue to serve this community. But again, these things will happen, and as they happen, and we have these platforms, we come in and explain to the people exactly how things have transpired. But I think Brown Jai is an individual. Right now, he's president of Boston District. He has his administration on his hands, and at the time when he leaves his office as president for the Boston District, the questions will come after him too. So it is not just that when you're in current positions, then you look back at the old administration that they didn't do anything, but these things are how people look at them in the community. However, I think Brown Jai did one of the good things in the community for the Nigerians by saying that he does not recognize Bobby Tole. So for that, I will agree with him on that. But with the issue of Boston District, that one is a different situation. But the reason why he didn't recognize Bobby today is very good because they have a certain president in Minnesota, and that president should be respected. So with that, Brown Jai has some good side and some bad side. And I'm not here to even talk about his bad side, but I'm only here to say that, he accepted the situation in Minnesota, but he should have asked and worked with the former administration to be able to get to the base of any problem that's existing within the community. So thank you for that.
Actually, he didn't terminate Ken contract because they did a bad work. He terminated a contract because he said he don't have money. That's why he terminated a contract. Only to discover that some cracks were there. So he's telling us now that we did bad work. But anyway, it's good that we are talking about it because he brought it up, and that's why I say I want to come back at it to let him know that we didn't do a bad work. It's just that he refused to contact even the project manager, Mr. Zawanja. He did extremely well.
Yeah. And Prince, another thing I want to touch on is that we just want to use the opportunity also to inform all our supporters or the Gamer School team that they should be steadfast, they should be energized, that the election is just a few weeks away, and they should be prepared to go to Louisville, Kentucky to cast a vote. We want everybody to stand up and make sure that their voices are heard and don't sit in the back seat. There's no time for any grandchildren on both sides to sit back. It's time for you to make your voice to be heard, and particularly for the Gamer School team that have the momentum right now. You need to get up and make sure that you go to Louisville, Kentucky. We want to use this forum to inform you that we did not run away from any debate. The debate is coming up, and we'll debate in Kentucky, as we said in all our previous communications. It's because the Election Commission failed to do its work, and it has not come out yet. As we just learned tonight, again, another bombshell coming. If you don't go to convention, that means you can't be able to vote. But these are things that are just, I think the Election Commission is daydreaming. This community is bigger than him, and he cannot just sit in his living room and make decisions for thousands and thousands of Grenadians. So with that, Mr. Doba, I think we have come to an hour and a half mark. We can be able to take questions as necessary.
So can I open the line?
Yes.
Before I open the line, can I ask JJ Dennis? You explain about this or building? I mean, you put a building down. You hire anybody from your administration to supervise that project? They do a video.
Yes, yes.
You know.
We didn't just put the building down. Every time when they're doing a job there with video, we ask the people that are there. In fact, we set up 5-man committee in total that were monitoring the work on our house, that were paying people to fix the bricks, that were releasing the cement from the warehouse to the site. Yes, we have people. There are video upon video.
The video I show what the man shaking the thing.
Yes. When they start shaking the thing.
Yes, I don't know, but even
exactly.
Even something you build at that time, they will put a foundation, put it down, and put it erected. You shake it. Before the war, my papa was building a house, and when the woman went back after the civil war, almost 8 years, she went by and we put a roof on it. It was not roof.
Yeah,
the
but
it couldn't be shaking like when we saw on that video.
Right, and I agree. I agree with you. But what I'm trying to say is that the same Bazon district people that we send to do that job, the engineer is a Bazon guy. The people that visit,
nobody was monitoring that guy, supervising him from your administration to make sure that the people money putting that they were doing the right thing.
That's what I'm saying. I said we got 5-man committee set up in total to monitor the job that they're doing there. My first time going to Bazon to see that building was the time my woman passed away, and I took her for the funeral. At that time, I stopped by, I saw the building, I went to it, I didn't see no crack at that time. That was last year. So if they go back there now and start seeing the crack, all the kind of thing, it's something, nothing I can do about it. As far as I'm concerned, people that we trusted were doing their job. So if you will say, oh, we can't put our children in a place here, we can't do this. It's something like Labrador president who came in, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who came in and broke the building down. Let him break it down. If it's not strong, let him break it down. And then we can build another one. We are here, we are prepared to spend the money. We just want to get a boarding school in total. And besides that, there were so many things that Ken gave us or promised us. If they were going to finish with our building, they were going to get a computer. Ken have a school too. That's why we decided to deal with them. Where they got schools in Liberia that they are running. So we told them that, look, we can get you the contract, and these are things that we want to see happen to the school. They have promised us computer. They promised us so many things.
Oh, you're hearing?
Hello?
You're hearing me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, something happened to my audio.
Okay.
So then open the line. Let the people call. So we can get out here. Muna, very warranty. Madam Warranty, please speak.
Yeah, Mr. Double.
Yeah. You're hearing her?
Yes.
You're hearing me?
Yeah, they said they're hearing you. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Double. Good evening to everybody that on the line. My calling in, I don't.
1 minute, let me merge the call. Can you start, man? Don't do that again before I block you. I want to show you. Can't call me
Number one
that.
thing I want to clarify tonight, Mr. Double. My name is Mona Blaine Warrington, the chapter president in Kentucky that hosting the 2025 convention. I'm somebody in life, even if I don't like you, and I say somewhere when you're bad me, when I know you do it, you do bad things, and people talking about it, then I don't want to talk about it. But when you do good, and even I don't like you, and people talking about bad for you, and now you not do bad, let me be able to say it. This news that going around either is bringing police to Kentucky. That's why I want to talk on first. My first thing I want to clarify. I'm part of the planning committee as a chapter president. Either did not know anything about this security that coming to Kentucky. That's what I want to say tonight. Again, my name is Mona Blaine Warrington. We submit the budget to the national before even see this on the budget that go to the national. Few people against on Saturday to have their security. And I really advocate on it. I need the security. People got too many reasons when you need security. The way this election program, we don't want to lose our money. We want to be safe. Because this hall that we take today as my senator is on that hall. And the people want me when I went there to sign that if we make any problem in that building or church facility, that they're going to kick her out with no refund. And I still right here said in Iowa that night when we were running around looking for her. And the one who was a little bit different, the election hall was different from the article Saturday Business Hall that they kick her out. But this Kentucky hall, the 3 days is in one place. If any mistake come on Saturday, there will be no election. We don't want that. So the even security that we put in this budget, we're not bringing police to take Regina to jail. Just for everything to go well. This is a big election. This is huge. And we see how the social media going. So in life, our father said when you see up in the sky is that, you take your pen out there, you make the brain that happen.
Madam President, do you have a question, please? Madam President.
That's why I want to clarify.
Do you have
a question?
Okay.
All right, well, thank you.
When you come with your program on Thursday, I will explain all that in there. But I thought you had a question, please. You're coming on Thursday.
Yeah, but it's not a bad thing to say in Prince. I think she wants
to clarify. But we got time limit now. You were talking about time. So two minutes. Other people want to call. Two minutes.
Okay.
Other people want to call. Okay.
Okay.
But what Mr. Eric said tonight, when you say we'll come on the show, so I'll just let it go.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let's go to Bobby Torre. Bobby Torre, go ahead.
Prince, thank you. I know the time is short and we're kind of rushing people. I want to say good evening to my esteemed big brothers on the show tonight. This is Bobby Torre, the interim president from the state of Minnesota. So I want to be brief. I'm going to go past, so I hope you guys will catch the pace with me. So the comportment of our big brothers tonight is the models of operandi of people that see the church being very, very straight, because they are throwing everything from the stake tonight just to cause chaos, and they're hoping that anything they throw from the stake will stick. Now let's assume that what everything said tonight was very wrong, but does it benefit any other thing? Who does it benefit? If anybody can go over there to that place to vote, if anybody can have the money to pay for the people, by the way, I think that you have an advantage. Why? Because they have to raise people. It has been glaring and clear on these shows that Otago gives the rich man. So if he can pay for all the people there, he has a lot of money, they have an advantage. You can't be big brother that will look up to and you try to grab and pull here, try to cause promotion at the community. If you know your chances are slim, please do not cause promotion. I know my people are kind of fine. If I go there on the north, people want to argue. As soon as you saw the police here, I was standing there for myself. I don't even know how you disappear. So all the people, I think what they're doing are just for nothing.
Bobby, what your question?
No, but let me answer Bobby.
Okay.
The man said.
No, fine, we let him learn.
Brown recognize that the floor just here. Listen, Brown assertion stems from a sympathetic position. Because you cannot say one thing that we are constitutionally right to remove that the judge, and then Brown will come back and say, oh, but the way you're getting was wrong. So I don't know, he's speaking two sides of his mouth. So I'm not going to very get that relevance. So the thing is that I really don't have a question for these two people, but what they are doing, it has a propensity to derail this particular Sunday, because if you know your chances are saying, go there peacefully. You go there peacefully, that's the thing. If you can't win, you can't. The thing is, I blame. This is an individual who.
Okay, Bobby.
Yeah, but
thank you.
Yeah, so the man not asking your question.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Call the man. Let me answer your question. The fact is that Prince, thank you very much for giving the chance. Let him air himself, because I don't know. He talking out of emotion.
No. You see, a show, we got to speak to the issue. When you start to go outside the bound, then we're going to bring you back.
No, I agree. Thank you very much. The point is that
even the take you off and go continue with the show.
My
guests have to be respected. You cannot come and disrespect Gilmore, Ideo. They will want to lead us. So we have to respect them. Go ahead, Mr.
Thank you, Prince. The premise that even Bobby is laying. That the premise that Bobby is laying, that it's a good thing because Gilmore get money. When people go there, they get money to the convention and vote. That means there's no law and order.
Can you cut it off?
There's no law and order. That is the same way you keep the power in Minnesota. No law and order. So it's not a problem of respecting us as big brother. The problem is respecting you as a little brother to do the right thing. You come from a very good family with very good ideas, with very bright ideas. Why will you be contaminated by things that does not represent you? Because
Mr. Pyne.
Yeah.
You're gonna finish with the call. You'll jot down the points, the questions, the comment that you will respond to. But let us clear the line.
Okay, go ahead.
Then level us now.
No, I just want to clarify that.
So, Brian Jai, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Baba. Thank you so much. I want to say hi to your guest, Honorable Pyne and Honorable JJ Dennis. I just want to clarify one or two things with respect to what Mr. Dennis just said. I think he's not saying the truth yet tonight, with all due respect. Just quite recently, as with respect to the Total School project, I did send you some videos, and those videos speak for themselves. The former president was talking about we removed teen agent, and that's why the video is irreversible. That's not true.
I will call you off if you can. Who's doing this, man? Go ahead.
Yeah. So he said we removed teen agent. That's why the building is falling apart. That's not true. We all know exactly what the building is being built, even if it is unfinished. A cement building will take 10, 15 years. It's still solid. Not because we removed teen agent. That's why the building doesn't have the building that I sent you, the picture that I sent you, the video that I sent you, you can see clearly the building doesn't have a foundation. They used a lot of sand on the building instead of cement. You can see the building is split into two. We sent you video to that effect. The pillars that are responsible to hold the building, you can see.
Mr. Dava.
It is not because we removed change agent. This is a problem.
Are they?
The former Vice President for Boston District, Robinson, which said the past administration, of which Mr. Dniel was the president, owed an apology to the people of Boston District for spending their $57,000 without an oversight. You can't just give $57,000 to an individual or group of people and say go and construct a school building, and there's no oversight. My question to Mr. Dennis is, where was the oversight? Did you have oversight to monitor that project apart from change agent making their own report to you? What was the oversight?
Okay. Thank you. He getting the info, he would respond to those things. You see, when you call on a show, you have to mute anything that's playing behind you. And you can't be on the show, somebody talking and you're talking behind them. We can't accept that. Melvin, that's why I called the phone. Please tell where you called it from.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, sir. You know, I thought you were last week. I'll get you as well.
Why?
Okay, my name is Melvin Swan from Philadelphia. And my concern has to do with the issue of the president. The issue of the president saying that people are not eligible to vote during the day of the, because they did not attend the convention.
The president or election commission?
Election commission, you know, the issue of without you attending the convention, you will not be eligible to vote. This is America, and people are engaged. Even in the or the national election, people, there are other people who don't campaign at all, but did the election day. But now the election commission is coming out saying that people will not be able to vote because they did not attend the convention. So I want the election commission to address the issue before the election day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now the line is closed. Thank you very much, Melvin. We're going to go to Mr. Dennis, JJ Dennis, and we're going to go to Dniel Pyne to speak to the comments or questions that were posed to them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toba. I think the president, he's not prepared. He was not actually listening to what I said. I didn't say because they removed a change agency, that's why that's why the building cracked. I didn't say that. I said removing change or Ken was something that he did that was wrong. He should have waited to investigate, to see the building before they can take change agency out. Because change agency work with our team. We have a team. And this team was on the ground to monitor, to give the cement, to give the sand, and to pay the people. They are all from Total. The engineer for Ken is a Boston guy. So if he would build a house for his own people, and he's saying that there's no foundation, yes, the dog foundation. We saw everything on video. So why would he come and say that I say we got to remove Ken, that's why the building shaking? No, I didn't say anything like that. But that's not the issue now. We address it at the convention when we meet in Minnesota. This particular one, because he brought it on, that's why I brought it into this discussion tonight. But I didn't say because he took out Ken, that's why the building is shaking.
In Minnesota?
No. Definitely. That's my convention. That's my my district convention. Okay. But let me throw something there again. The $10,000, I want to speak on it still. He can come back to speak on it too. The $10,000 that he said that Idipoa put in the budget to be given to Boston District, and the same time they gave it to $10,000 to these people. The $10,000 was promised to him in order for him to endorse Idipoa. I know it, I feel it, because there's something that went on with Asset Inenwe, he, the president, and myself. And Idipoa gave Asset money also for Asset to remain on the ticket because she don't want for me to run against her. So they have to bribe Asset to remain on it. Asset told the president that he was not running. So we know the money now that he is spending for her to get some relevance, to say, oh, I'm doing this for me to keep the president for Boston District can endorse me because I will get the $10,000 I asked Asset Inenwe before. we have to give Boston District some money too. As a vice president, I want for you to advocate for it. And he said, why will Boston District give us? That discussion, I said, will come if you want to, if you're listening, let him come and report to me. I think we need to give the district then some money as
You have evidence of what you just said, linking the president of giving money out, dishing money out, giving money to Brian Jai, putting. Do you have evidence?
If I have evidence for what?
You just said the president brave
in order for Brian Jai to come and endorse him, he had to promise Brian Jai $10,000.
That's a big allegation there. You can
in order for the president to come and endorse Brian Jai, to endorse Idepua, he promised Brian Jai the $10,000. I know it.
So then why Kunembo got to come in the process?
Because it's going to the desk of the election, of the chairman of the board. In order for it to pass, they have to see it there.
Man, these are all things made up in your mind,
man. It's not made up. I'm telling you. These are network.
Why will you say those things?
In order for the $10,000 budget to pass, Queenable District must be in it because it's going to the board chairman.
Okay. So the issue of security is clear. Madam Warrington.
I go to a meeting here. The people talk about the budget before they even call my woman to be on one of the committees. And the people put it in their budget for security. And Crispy Romeo, who is the co-chair for that committee, passing around looking for police before your team came about, before the budget.
So the issue here was a comment. It was not a question that she asked. She just want clarification. So the issue here now, we are going to talk about what the young man from Pennsylvania asked about people paying money at the gate before you can be able to vote. Melvin Swa, if I can answer your question correctly, as the former chairman of the board, our constitution did not say that you should pay money to go to the convention before you vote. The constitution says you should register with your chapter and pay your registration fee.
1 minute, Brian, you want to clarify? You have to come on the show now.
Yeah, so I just want to let Melvin know that Melvin, our constitution does not require you to pay money for you to go and vote. Okay, they only ask you to register as a member of the chapter, which is in the constitution. You cannot vote in our election if you're not a registered member. So the chapter has dues that you have to pay. If you don't pay your dues, you'll not be recognized by the chapter. So, for example, in Pennsylvania, they ask you to pay $40. Okay, we agree because you have to be a due-paying member according to our constitution. But the constitution did not say you must pay to the gate of the convention, and then based on that, the election commission will reconcile the two lists to make sure that you're near the voter registration and you attend convention before you vote. No, it did not happen that way. And there's nobody that's going to stop any Nigerian who does not attend the convention, but whose name is on the voter registration to vote. So I just want to clear that up for our little friend in Pennsylvania.
And let me make this very clear here. The statement made by J.J. Dennis is not the statement of the Prince Double Show. It is, we have nothing to do with his own view that he said that the President Braff, the vice president, was still on the ticket. We got no idea, no evidence on it. Just to make that clear, the statement from J.J. Dennis. Thank you. It's his personal statement. And J.J. Dennis cannot prove it. He assuming, I guess. I think J.J. Dennis got these stories, Bobby, you need to start getting stories.
I'm not making stories. Based upon discussion.
The board chairman saying for Kunembo and they put it there and Brian Jaye and vice president. They show Brian Jaye and vice president. Your
Prince, can I ask you a question?
They gang up to 10,000.
Listen to me, Prince. But let me come on like this. If I talk to Isaac in anywhere, to say, look, Isaac, I've been advocating for the Grand Association to give certain amount after a convention. I'm not talking before, Prince. That's not my first time. To give certain amount to each of these districts after the convention, so that the district will be able to do something. They will make report.
You advocate there for it now.
Yes.
You're putting it there. Then
hold on now. I advocated print. I think that was to me.
Mr. Dennis, I heard you I think you spoke about it either in Iowa or somewhere, but I heard you talking about it.
Yes.
And the districts then they must share money among the 3 districts, which is a good suggestion.
Right.
And maybe the administration heard it and they want to do it, and then you say it's a
Hold on. Listen to me. I told them, and he also asking me what the district will give us. So I say, we from the different districts, we go to the convention. So what do you want from us? What you can do, if you want anything from the district, ask the district, say you'll give us money for us to pay for the convention, then we'll give us some money. He said, okay, we'll talk about it. And that was it. The second time I asked it again, after I told you the last time, what happened? He didn't say anything. But then they're looking for President Brown Jai to endorse them. So they had to tell Brown, look, we will give you $10,000 if you will endorse us.
Okay.
Now, then what Queenable say to now, if you give us $10,000 to endorse us, Queenable then want the money to.
Never this, Madam Woody never endorsed anyone.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because Brown Jai I say, you know what, they're from the same district, from the same area, so they decided to negotiate for Brown Jai to go and endorse them. That's how they get the money for. That money, whether it will pass that you will see. Because we, before that budget come up, we add it up and give it to them. But he using it to be for him to endorse the people. But that's fine. But I know it.
No, Chen District got nothing in the budget, Prince.
No, Chen District got nothing in the budget.
All the continue going to Chen District, the hospital, and the moon, all the things being built in Kunemo. Why they in Chen District? Whoever went to Kunemo and
capital city. The capital city.
So the people in Apple don't have hospital there that they can put beds in there too.
Who told you they ain't have hospital there?
I see you because everything goes. They feel they the Kunemo president.
Right now,
Madam Woody carry bunch of beds and mattresses in Kunemo. She just did not give everything to the Ziata hospital. She went from in a farm mattress in the other town, and as full mattress, she went and distributed. That's how people do things. But every time I join the organization, everything it go to Kuchien district. How about my own people who in Kunebo work at the hospital there too?
So you see, Prince. So meanwhile, brother,
I understand Chien district is the headquarters, but the other hospitals in Ziatan, the other hospital in Bazon. Why you getting distributed thing that evenly?
No, so then you need
the hospital, the monument is built in Chien, the basketball court in Chien. The other people there on that side too need the people in Bazon and Kunamo, they are all Granjine. They need to benefit from us. So we will advocate now that Chien district don't receive any other goods from here. Everything must go to those 2 districts, then Chien district retire. I say, are you?
You see that?
Yeah,
so you agree with me now since I brought it all way back.
I say I agree with you. I agree with you, Mr. Jenny, but my problem with you when you advocate for something when people want to do it, then you got the conspiracy theory going on.
Until election time. Why would they wait until election time?
Why would you ask the administration? Why would they wait?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you ask?
If it is supporting, they should have done it before. No. If it is supporting, they are supposed to do it. But they just said that no, wait until election time.
Looking at your town. What are you looking at town for?
Oh yeah, because we operate on time, man. This is America. You can't be on the show for 4 or 5 hours. Where are you? You know, I gotta take care of other business. We can't.
Mr. Pyne, let us have your parting comment.
Yeah, we can't have for 2 hours. It's almost 2 hours.
Let's have your parting comment. We're not even 2 hours here yet. You want me to take the picture? We're here for 1 hour 48 minutes now. We got 12 minutes left.
8:30 to 10:30. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, parting comment, Mr. Pyne.
Yeah, thank you very much. So the Gamers Blue team, they now run away from debate. That's the first thing I want to tell you. And we got no reason to run away from debate. But if you have an election commission that is just vacillating, don't put their house in order and to give people the concise information that they need for them to be able to make the informed decisions, then these are things that are happening. I have the letter right on my phone that was sent to the election commission in February, to be exact, that we're not going to take part in the ensuing a debate, a virtual debate on the 20th and the other one on the 27th. We said that all debates will be at the convention where people will be seated and they'll have the time to listen to the candidates. So we didn't run away from that. And I want to dispel that rumor that it is unfounded, okay, people will come in and say a lot of stuff, and though they are entitled to their view. But listen to the people that are running the campaign, Uriah Soon and Vlendi So, and the strategists, including J.J. Dennis, myself, Mr. Levi Khan, Johnson Doe, Augustine Jr., and the rest, Muna Bartali, and the rest of them, so that you'll be able to get information. And I just want all Grandians to be civil, and we should approach these elections with open heart and be very, very, very kind to one another. The issue of Kentucky is very important. Nobody should stay behind. Kentucky is safe. We have a vibrant president, Madam Muna Warite, and her group of officers, including Caroline Gray. All of them are there, and they will make sure that you get the best in Kentucky. But what I want you to remember is this. You should vote for the team that have the plan to restructure Grand Jury Association. You vote for the team that have the desire to respect you, that will not be insulting you anytime they see you, online or wherever, calling you names. You should vote for the team that will make sure that when they see you as your brother and as your sister. And that's why it's in our preamble. And that's why you're going to get from the Game of Slew team. We're going to make sure that everything that we do will be in order. Our conventions will be held in a peaceful atmosphere. And anything that comes from the convention, the deliberation, will make sure that people's voices are heard. We're not just going to go to the convention, you go sit down there, and then the people finish talking and you don't have anything to say. Questions, what do you people want us to do? Those questions will be asked in the convention. Instead of us just coming up with blueprint, to build this, to build that, we'll ask you, what can we do for our people here in America and back home? And let's hear what the people have to say. So the Game of Slew thing have an open mind. And I want you to please give them their vote. And I also want to thank my sister from Arizona, Victoria. Victoria came on a live show. She didn't insult anybody, but she put a plain brain. Do not denigrate your sister. Josephine is your sister. Otiva Gibbon is your brother. You calling him 419, you calling him names, you calling him that. If somebody turn around and start calling you names, or any of your family member names, will you like that? So I think we should graduate from that level. Let us discuss issues, policies, not politics, but policies. Let's discuss policies. How can we move the organization forward? And let's go through the mainstream. If you have the ability to lead, go through the mainstream. Don't hijack, okay? You have a president. Respect that president. Call the president to a meeting. And anything you people should say it. But here is it. Minnesota, we got two presidents. Floyd George and the other young man, Bobby told him, my little brother. But I mean, he's treading a wrong train, to be frank. So I just want to urge everyone that the Game of Slew team is ready to lead. They have the ability, they have the capability, and they're going to give you what you deserve. And that's why they are starting. And as we go to Louisville, Kentucky, let's remember that we are Grandian first, and the team is second. But all in all, we should embrace one another as brothers and sisters. We are not enemies.
Okay.
And we should see reason to think together. We can differ in our policy, but we have one heart as we think as Grandians. So thank you very much, Mr. Doba. And as you said, we're always alive and available to come on your show. So if you catch our high again, we'll come by then. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dennis.
Thank you to all my Grandians that are listening tonight. Thank you.
Mr. J.J. Dennis?
Yeah, Mr. Doba, thank you very much. I think you've been doing well, even though we've been having ups and downs, but you're doing great. And I want to speak to my Grandian. We are all the same. We might have some differences, but I think we're all on the same path. It's just that we do expect the national administration to do things orderly, including the election commission. These are the two groups that we are looking forward to give us information to get to where we want to be. Right now, we're going to Louisville. We're not talking about election. We don't really know the agenda. Maybe they put it on the flyer. We don't know. The theme of this convention, we don't know. The Election Commission has not yet been holding meetings to give the voter education. We have not seen anything like the blueprint of the ballot papers, the sample. And we are going to a very close time now. I know the budget passed, they got their money. We don't know what we should be expecting over there. Only to come and tell us there tonight that, oh, you have to go to the convention and before you vote. Because I know I already paid, I might get to Louisville Sunday morning to go to vote. Now I've been told that I will not vote that day, but I know it's just something that we're just trying to throw here and there. But let's be honest with ourselves. This administration is not helping us. We are not here to be carrying pressure every time. We want to make sure that grandchildren benefit from the administration. Tangibles must be. We tire with these news of being, oh, let's carry the person for the second time. Why are we carrying the person for the second time? Nobody convincing me. No. But I'm telling you people, the Game of Slew team, we talk about education, we talk about agriculture, we talk about, when we take transparency, we are going to bring transparency. Because right now, we don't know, we know that we put the money in the account, but we don't know whether the money is still there. That's all people talking about, transparency. Oh, the money is coming back to the account. But how sure are we that the money is still there? Unless we see a bank statement. And I know when I see a bank statement, the next time we see a bank statement will be the bank statement for the convention, the money we're paying right now, and the money, but how much is there before we go to that particular convention, nobody knows. I just want for people to understand that we are talking about Grand Gide County. We are all the same. We are looking at the same area, but we want to do it better. We know the past leader, they have some other thing that they said they were doing. Some of them did it, some of them did not. And this administration is not doing good for us. And for this reason, let us say no to the poor team. They're not helping us. And the election commission is getting it worse. They're not giving you information. What we'll be expecting over there. So I really want for everybody to get ready to go to Louisville. Anything that will meet there, Lord, work with it. I'm begging, I'm asking Grandian to be civil in order for us to come home happily. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable J.J. Dennis. The Bar Zone Association, thank you for the time here. 1 hour, 58 minutes, or more 2 hours. That's a good thing that we still honor the 2 hours. So thank you very much, sir.
You're
I
welcome.
hope to see you back here again to come and share your candidate.
We will be the last group to be on your show before the election. We all will be coming out
We'll
live.
have a show set that's the Saturday before we or
We
Friday before
will pay more money for anybody that tries say for Amunya. I mean for Amueno team.
Amunya.
No, Amueno.
What?
Amunya. I see the Lord who are here, Lord do it.
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Good.
All right, thank you for watching. And this is the Print Double Show. That's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, we're going to have the ladies that are supporting Edith Poir. We're going to have Vivian Wright, Confled Dniel, Teresa Darcy. Let me see the names of these women that will be here tomorrow with me. Mr. Jayi, you know the show. Once the people closing, I can't take call once the people are closing. So that's the policy of the show. Once they are giving a final awards, we cannot take calls. So, but let me see who coming tomorrow here. I got the names here sent to me. I got Vivian Sewon, right? I got Ellen Zili Tale, Teresa Darcy, Evelyn Pyne, Conflict Dniel, and yeah. So that's the people that ladies, all female tomorrow. They're going to be here tomorrow to tell us the reason that we must vote for Edith, that we should re-elect Edith, and they are coming. They are forceful. That's the good thing that I like about this election now. Our sisters are coming. They are not staying home. They are putting out their jeans and putting on their boot, and they are coming out and they are giving reasons why their sisters should be re-elected. Again, let me make this clear here. That allegation against Mr. Brown Jai, I don't agree with it. JJ has no evidence of what he said. I think he's thinking about things and he's saying it, and he did it on my show. But Urias, we have the right to come to clarify things. Is that to tell the people that the views expressed. You can watch TV. You live in America, you're not watching TV. Somebody expressing is the view that I expressed, not the view of the double show. The man has his own view, so I cannot be here liable. He used my platform to say it, so I have to say that. These things are all things that we see. The views are expressed. You go on CM, people say the views are expressed. You go on CMNBC, they say the views are expressed. It's not a view of CMNBC. The view that I expressed here is not a view of me. It's not a view of Print Double Show. He made out his own story. He even included Kunambo district inside. That because Urukara is the chairman, and so they gave him Branjai, and then Branjai got brave. Why would you even say somebody get brave to you Branjai? You don't have his. Why would he? Why? But we're going to hold Branjai and Isaac in our here, and they're going to be forceful on so Branjai, Isaac, after the show or tomorrow, you'll call me. Let's stay your day. One of these days, we'll sit down and talk about these things. They're not good. It's not good. It's not good. Everything. You can't be playing a thing. Call me. I'll pull you on the thing. They for real. I agree with them when it comes to the election commission. The election commission is supposed to be bombarding people, giving you information left and right. The sample ballot. What's the sample ballot? No sample ballot. Nothing. Everything. Everything need to speak. I started seeing the thing from way back. That everyone need to be talking to the people. Again, Joy, you can't just sit down. You gotta speak. When we were election commission, we were on Gibson show because that time they said the elections would be cancelled. We were on Gibson Jerry show. They see high pocket. I will come. We're sleeping. We'll call on it. Anthony will call. I will call. First of all, I will call. Until we finish with the lay, we publish the lay. People make correction on the lay. Up to now, when I even see they put a thing, Isaac now is the one who I don't know when we will leave for Isaac and go to the election commission for him to publish the final voter roster. And what he just said about people coming and then they will mark your list, it will not happen because it never happened before. In our constitution, it will not happen. I want to go against it. So the view expressed by JJ Dennis are not the views of Prince Dog. He made these stories up. Yeah, come on phone, I call you, then they hang the phone. No, these are not things that we need to discuss. I don't know. For one reason, JJ had to believe things. It's not just good, but anyway, that's a show. He has his right to his own mind. He has his right to his own views. I have the right to just tell the people that the views are not that are expressed by him are not my views. And I said, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I said, I want to play JJ music here tonight before we go. Play his let's give it there.
Oh, JJ Dennis, Bakra.
I want to patra. What do you call patra? You ain't playing bars on it. What do you call patra? You put it on man. They try to put it down. Put it man down to it. Money will be very for a choreo. Good. You get there, yeah, man, in your gown. Bobby, you won't stay for 1 hour again, man? Yeah, we can kind of talk it, but I leave 30 minutes. Let me send you the link. Anybody want a link? Tell me, Collins, want a link? Collins want a link? You can come. I'll give you the link. You can come here. We'll talk about it. But I don't know why, you know, but that particular thing Eric said about comparing this family and agree. You go or you can and I agree. And me, I agree. Anything no I enforce on my head. Yeah, let me send a link to Mr. Collins too. And Brian Jai, you want to lay? I can send the link. Why would a guy say even Brian Jai want to bribe, man? Why? Why say that? I think it was not right to Brian Jai. It was not right to Brian Jai for independent or JJ Dennis song means. No, it didn't mean that way. Come on. Mr. Jai, you can have your own show, but you know the show, when the show is going, when they are closing, I can't take calls. Once the show is closing, I can't take calls. But I'm bribing, you got money to talk it, to endorse it. No, man, I don't believe that. I don't think anybody here believe that. It's just only JJ Dennis, and probably you guys don't believe it. I don't think even Dennis and probably Dennis and JJ and when Daniel Pyne even believe that thing. Because when he said he saw Daniel Pyne, he saw the man reaction. Daniel Pyne didn't go down well with Papi Pyne.
JJ Dennis Obakla. My day. Oh, JJ Dennis Obakla. I got the audio. I pay more. Modui.
Mix International.
I got Nurije. I did take it there, Nurije. My Nurije. When you take it there, Nurije. Momotia Joe Radio. Radio, and then Joe Yede. No matter, Mamma, where it goes. I take it there, I won't go. I said, yeah. I want to wear it. I said, yeah. I want to wear it. I said, yeah. Oh, not the Ramu. I am someone they play rubber. Come on, pass on this up and where they do now. I do, oh, yeah, you got your way. Oh, yeah, yes, and I have nobody. I got Luya, Sinaria, Rubo. I don't know this, Rayamo. And you are where you got your way. We are. They are the Mongotia, where the old Mongotio, I did there among. Well, I tell you that I want to wear. I might say, yeah. I don't tell you that I want to wear. I might say, yeah. Mommy, really know where you past president. I'm a gay one radio, General Secretary. People, I go on you. You have the royal way you are. Yes, then you have your way you. I'm no result of my way. Junior Dennis, Diana, you know, Bobesina, Asema, Apoyota Lolo, Tiaboa, Motiana, you know, Diabota Lolo, Adioya, and Coreo, Tommy Shoro, is a glay. Adioya, Yepenu, in Bakra, and I got the Yadi, Mongotio, Weblo, young Yadi, Alo Amade, and Yameson Weba. Ula jeje tell ya one boy, I might say yeah. One of them look at my one. Jeje tell ya one boy, I might say yeah. One of them look at my
Well,
one.
I think this I'm allowed to cut the show off and go because I gave them the time. Yeah, so I mean, so no problem. We're gonna cut it off and do the show. Maybe if you want to come and I don't know, but I had to call my big brother and check on him. I didn't check on the man for almost a week, so I had to go. But these allegations made tonight, they are not from me. Again, they are all Dennis, JJ Dennis, and Wars. And one thing the president from Kentucky came and said it, and she clarified things tonight that the police were already in the budget. I don't think anybody planned to call police on anybody here who will come here and behave orderly. I've been to convention where police were in the hall. Does that mean that they paid for police before we come there? So we need to stop these petty things. Too much complaining and things. You need to pull your team together and come to Kentucky and win the election. Stop complaining. They already want to do it. They're not correct. Good night. Bye.